Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, baby! Woo! I feel like I'm in a Ibiza right now, bagging on them to the upside. Shout out to everybody here on the live. Thank you for jumping on in. Bam! Shout out to everybody here watching that intro. Shout out to all the beautiful people on the live. Thank you for jumping on and got the haircut finally. Took me, I haven't got a haircut since May 15th. It's been a while. May, June, July. Dang. 3 months? Crazy. That's how busy I've been trying to get a haircut. Honestly, trying. Just go and get a haircut, man. Shout out to everybody here on the live. Thank you for jumping on and appreciate each and every one of you for being here. We're going to do what we do every single day and stay consistent. We're going to put the lemon into the water. Look, I'm squeezing that lemon. Some of the seeds went in. It just was, oh, wow. It's a vibrant, luscious. Look at that lemon. It's going to get some stuff on the desk. I got to wipe the desk off from all the lemon splooge. Let's take a big sip. Shout out to everybody here on the live. I start my day with each and every one of you at 10 a.m. Well, I don't start my day at 10 a.m., but you know what I mean. We start the show at 10 a.m. ready to rock with each and every one of you. Thank you for being here. Let's keep it moving. Shout out to everybody here on the live. Thank you for jumping on in. Appreciate each and every one of you for being here, sharing your precious asset with me, and that is your time. I'm still in a long for XRP. It's been boring. I've been holding that long for a long time. Get it? Oh, bada bing, bada boom. Nah, just a couple days. Bitcoin getting a break to the 200 SMA on the 15-minute. We're going to talk about that. We're going to break it down. We're going to talk about how that happens almost every single time. And here we go. So breaking down Bitcoin for each and every one of you, if I can. There's the Discord. Beautiful Discord, huh? Discord looks great. All the awesome stuff in the Discord. Jump on into the Discord today. I'm telling you, link in the description below. I'm also going to pin it so you have no excuses not to find that link and jump on in. Shout out to everybody here, all right? Everyone says, why do you dress so nice, Lifer? Because, you know what? When you show up every single day in your own house and you wear the same kind of just a shirt and whatever, it gets old. You know what I mean? I want to do great things with my life. I want to look great. You know, I want to feel good. And honestly, I feel really good when I dress nice. Like, I just feel good. I like the symmetry of the tie. I like the feel of a collared shirt. I personally like it. So I probably wouldn't do it for anybody else. Like, I wouldn't go to work and put it on, but I do it for myself. It's funny when you ask regular life questions, like I'm going to see my mom for a few weeks, and I said, are these enough ties for a 2-week trip? Asking for a friend, right? And it's funny, like, people are in the comment section, right, as if it's funny, as if I personally work for someone else and I wear ties for somebody else. You know what I mean? A tie is just a leash for your master cut because he knows you're not going anywhere. With that said, you can never have enough ties. It's funny, you know. But hey, shout out to everybody here on the live. Thank you for jumping on in. This music just gonna throw me off. See, there you go. Gotta have a good BPN. Gotta have some good movement. So let's talk about Bitcoin. Bitcoin was in a symmetrical triangle this morning. All right. The 15-minute was more likely to break to the downside. However, the 7-minute did get low, and the 7-minute would pull off this little look. It was a 7-minute cup and handle. Look at this. There's your cup. There's your handle. 7-minute length of the pole to the wick. Boom. It's exactly what you saw. A 7-minute cup and handle with the oversold stochastic. It was the 7-minute that would pull off the miracle mile and the breakout. I like this because this was a nasty resistance at 29,500. Let's see if we can stay back above it. I just want to break above 29.5 and just get above it for finally just get on it. Sorry. That's how we all feel, isn't it? That's how we all feel. But I was watching Bloomberg today. They are all over Bitcoin. You know what I mean? just kind of going over these ideas. They love Bitcoin. Even this week, really, Bloomberg this week was talking about Bitcoin with Dave Rubenstein, with the Carl Group, one of the biggest financiers in the world, right? And they were talking about how, BlackRock is getting in. And it's basically substantiates the fact that Bitcoin is a real world asset that the whole world wants it. And he's like, people made fun of crypto. They made fun of finance because they didn't have access to it and they were in control. They laughed at it. They're like, oh, well, we're the ones who run it. So these guys who are playing with these little coins. But we end up becoming the richest people in the world, right? Because we got in so early and people weren't paying attention. We were the ones who could see things beforehand. I got into Bitcoin and people say, oh, you just got lucky. You were a tech guy. You were researching the internet and you fell in love. You were a nerd. You were an internet nerd and you found Bitcoin. And you could say, fine, that's what some people say. Shout out to the 279 people on the live, 101 likes. Let's get the likes up to the watchers. I would greatly appreciate it. Let's go, baby. Everybody, let's go. Let's get this show all the way to where it goes. 600-700 people every single day. Let's go, baby. Let's go. I need you to get me where you got me all the way. This show started with each and every one of you. There was 3 people watching me draw a line on a chart, okay? 3 people. So if you're in my trading group this morning, we talked about the symmetrical triangle that I had found and talked about the idea that Bitcoin was going to break up or down out of this symmetrical. The 15-minute was low. I was expecting the 15-minute to drop and hopefully not leave the channel. It was super important we didn't leave this channel and we stay inside. It didn't look great because the 15-minute was very overbought. See, it was pointing down like that, and the odds were we were going to make a move to the downside. However, the 7-minute was oversold, and I did glance at that. It was interesting. And what's funny is BOOKMAP is also suggesting we go up to 29,900. Remember the last time we saw this? This was just 2-3 days ago. Remember? It was a 29,009, 30,000 red. We were in the same area. And I said I wouldn't short between here and there. And we got a beautiful squeeze to the upside. The shorts got absolutely squeezed. To me, it's setting up to a very similar scenario. BOOKMAP, heat map order book. Link in the description below. Global Plus. Get access to what you need. Doge, Link, right? Bunch of different coins. All the exchanges, the good connections, Binance Futures, Bybit, OKX. I'm seeing what's happening for Bitcoin and where Bitcoin's likely going to move. I use the bigger plot with the 100 sections. You can use smaller plots with $10, $50, whatever makes you happy. I can always zoom in and look at the smaller plots, all right? So that's why I like how I use it, but you do it however you want. So this tells me that Bitcoin's likely to head to 29,900 because that's where the biggest order is sitting, all right? Doesn't mean it's guaranteed to happen. It just many times BOOKMAP does like to touch the biggest, fattest, closest order to it, and that is the darkest order that is the closest to price action. What are these circles? A big buy is a big green circle. A sell is a small is a red circle, and if it's big, it's so the size of the circle is the sell or the buy. A big green circle is a big buy. You would expect big green circles to go into liquidations, and we can watch liquidations here. We can actually see people's accounts get liquidated through the APIs of the exchanges. It's a beautiful thing. So right now, Bitcoin holding above 29.5, and that's a key area, of course. I mean, even if we didn't know what trading was, 29,500, Now, if we can get above the 200 SMA on the 15-minute and hold above it, that's how we get it. Any one of my students, look, it was a double bottom too. Double bottoms break to the upside. Like this was, if you didn't know anything about TA at all, and you woke up this morning, you'd say, well, there's a double bottom. The length of the midsection to the neckline, you swing that to the neckline that you make, which is kind of the line here. And that told you that's where you're going to go. That's exactly what happened. The double bottom broke to the upside. Like it was a textbook W. You see that? Also there was a cup and handle here. There's actually even a shoulder, a bit of a head, and a right shoulder there too. And it broke to the upside. I also saw this. Shoulder, head, and a bit of a right shoulder, and it did break to the upside. We got to stay above the 200 SMA here now. The battle now continues. 15-minute time frame, I'm telling you, is if you don't use it, I could help you so immensely with your life, with trading. Using the 15-minute can change your life. The 15-minute and the 7 in tandem, and understanding how you can get that information and juice it over to the 1 hour, that's going to be your key to success, all right? Every single time. That's going to be your key to success every single time, all right? Where is everybody today on this beautiful Friday? Shout out to everybody here. Let's get the likes up to the watchers so we can get to our regular scheduled numbers. Let's go. I'm a YouTuber. I get insecure when my numbers are low, all right? Don't make me feel insecure. Help me out. I have to go out. I have to go every single day and put my butt out on the line publicly, whether I'm up, down, whatever's happening. Help me push through every single day. I need your energy as much as I push with my energy. I need you to come through for me. I have to get those likes, baby. It's how I live for a living. Please don't watch me swim like a little freaking, mouse in a toilet. Help me out here. Throw me a line. All right. Good morning, Crypto Lifers. Still happy Friday. I hope all is well today, Sam. God bless you, brother. God bless you. Pump to 35K. Perth, Australia. My man. Expect an update today from the SEC for ARK ETF. Most likely a delay. But hey, you never know. Let's see what happens. Shout out to Crypto Fever in the house. Shout out to Ricto Berry. Shout out to John Leonards. Shout out to Chaos Trading. Shout out to Sniper Crypto Ant. My man. Shout out to Manas Druha. Kyle Vero. Elian Vasilev. And everybody here on the live. Thank you for being here. We really want Bitcoin to hold above 29,500. Such a key area. What a nice pump for Bitcoin out of the symmetrical triangle this morning and the double bottom to the upside. It was a beautiful W. We broke above this resistance right here. It's a good sign. Moving averages were tight too as well. When moving averages get tight, you're likely for a move. It's like a Bollinger Band. Whenever the moving averages are this tight, something's happening. It's that simple. And I can teach you how to use the moving averages to your advantage every single time. Even the second the 7 made a move above the 200 SMA, open up a long, boom, you're gone. All right. The more I see it, and honestly, what's crazy is the 7 really is an Adam and Eve double bottom. It's an Adam and Eve right there. An Adam and Eve double bottom. Clear as day on the 7 minutes. So, boom. Now, I did expect this 50-minute to come down on us, but look, then the 7, you could even see the 7 was in a smaller symmetrical here. And then the length of your pole, and boom. It's crazy how the TA just plays out over and over again, but you got to be able to see it to believe it. You got to use it to your advantage to get it moving. All right? Do not give in. Yeah. But, it's interesting. The point of why I'm talking about Bloomberg today is because, and maybe people saw that thumbnail and it's throwing them off, right? I don't know. Maybe the thumbnail is throwing people off. Like, they don't know what they're seeing. So I was a little too weird with the thumbnail today. The point is, a couple years ago, people on Bloomberg would never be talking about Bitcoin. You know what I mean? Like, we're in such a big space right now. We're in such a good spot. Like, big things are happening for us. We are all at the very early stages of an emerging market, and we're all at the right time, at the right place, at the right time. Everybody here on the channel, anyone watching any channel, anyone into cryptocurrency right now, you pat yourself on the back just for being here, just for being present. And big things are coming your way, I'm telling you right now. You pay attention, you stay focused. Oh my goodness, you stay disciplined. You don't let people push you off of your mark. You stay in on your mark, you hone in. And I'm telling you right now, big things are coming for you. Everybody here with me right now you guys are the nerds, you're the early birds. You're the ones getting ready for the bigger moves. So, I've been there before. I'm ready for my next run. I'm preparing. I know how fast it happens. I know how quick it happens. Life goes by like this. A year, 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, 5 years, boom. I was just 25 deciding I'm going to start, I'm going to change my life and become a rich investor. You know what I mean? Who knew I would start a YouTube channel? Who knew I would make any money? Who knew anything would happen to me? I should have did what most people did, throw money at the market, get frustrated, get emotional, and go back to work. And then get depressed and put it away like it never happened. But I didn't. I kept pushing. I kept believing that there was something on the other side that was going to break for me. And lo and behold, it did. So keep pushing. Right now, I'd watch the 7 minute in this flag, wait for the 21 to come back into price action. And, I like what I'm seeing on the 1 hour and the 4 hour time frame. The 4 hour did get probably a pretty big candle there. Let's take a look at what that looks like on the 4 hour time frame. That's why I'm always looking at different price action too. But look, that's a breakout of the falling wedge in the 4 hour time frame. And I've been calling for this breakout, haven't I? I've had the green arrow here for so long, just waiting for this move to the upside. Just come on. Expecting this bounce. And lo and behold, we're getting it just as predicted. Previous resistance becomes new support, like resistance bouncing right here. And a lot of wickage tells me there's buy pressure. You have to remember, there's people swing trading and there's people just wanting to get into Bitcoin. You know what I mean? Shout out to Zach Savoy. Love your message. God bless you, brother. Shout out to Smooch Magooch. Love you, man. The brain is a limiter of consciousness, not a producer. Amen. Sam, what's good? Bitcoin 25 or 35K? What do you think? Sam, what do you suggest? Where should I accumulate Bitcoin for the next leg up? 33, 29, or 28? I can't tell you what to do with your money. I am not a financial advisor. Nothing I say and do should be taken as financial advice, my man Malik. Just keep watching the channel. Learn what I do and learn how I do it. The time to accumulate, if you're just watching the channel, Bitcoin's still in a good spot to buy for long term. But if you've been watching the channel for the last couple years or the last 2 years, the time to accumulate was when we were getting down, when we were calling the bottom, $17,000, $15,000, $16,000 area. That was our bottom, Anyway, let's take a look at Bitcoin now. Bitcoin getting overbought on the 1 hour time frame. Nice little pump for Bitcoin there. And look, this even called a bullish divergence. See that? This indicator called the pump before it happened too. So my divergence indicator, and that's a divergence that I could not have seen, Like it was able to feel this was a higher ridge up than that. And to me, it felt a sensitivity that, again, this divergence will pull off some divergences that I normally don't see. I don't trust it 100%. I found my own, but that one was interesting, But again, it was just the W that broke to the upside. Nice move. So again, I'd watch this 7 minute. Ooh, you're still getting some short squeeze action. Looks like that might be a short squeeze. No, nothing yet. Make sure my indicator's on and working. Yeah, there's the squeeze there. So we got a short squeeze earlier to the upside. Nice move to 29.6 even. And we got this red liquidity hanging out. BOOKMAP is order book heat map. Just like if you were using infrared goggles and you saw someone, they'd be dark red. If someone is a person, if a person is an order, then the more orders, the darker the red. If the order is super thick, it's going to be super red. So you can just glance at the chart, and just by the colors, you can tell where the most liquidity exists. And then you look at the number, 951. That's Bitcoins. That's not USD or order. That's Bitcoin on the order book, selling 951 Bitcoins. And, and these people all want to be buying. This guy wants to buy 756 at 29,000. Will he get lucky? You know what I mean? Or will this big boy get his order filled first? And usually the biggest order gets the cake. And when price action is, see, if you look here, you got this light, you got this is the little darker, and it's closest. The closest liquidity usually takes the bean, all right? And if you've been watching my channel, even in the last 3 weeks, you'll see me very consistently show you BOOKMAP and Bitcoin together every single day, all right? So it looks like we got to go to the 1 minute because Bitcoin's a little more volatile. What I love volatility on a Friday. It's usually good for the weekends, so I'm excited for that. And what it also means is I'm a simple guy. I set simple parameters, and as long as we make those moves, we get to the next level. It's just like going up a set of stairs. If we can go up one set of stairs, we can get to the next one, and so on and so forth, and so on and so forth. And we can continue to grow to one level, to the next level, to the next level, right? So if you're just jumping on in, appreciate you jumping on in. Please hit that like button. 412 people on the live, 219 likes. Let's get the likes up to the watchers. I would greatly appreciate it. Yesterday's live was jumping. Damn near 700 people on the live. Let's go, baby. Let's go. So we went all the way to 29,625 is my measured move here of this little, kind of a symmetrical or kind of a bull pennant that's forming here on the 1 minute chart. And price action looks like we may continue to the upside. Things are looking pretty interesting. Do we make a scalp trade here? There's a chance. There's a chance. I like my odds 266 to 1. I like 3 to 1. I'll take a 266 to 1, I guess, if the order book is looking okay. 5 minutes a little high for me to take the trade. So is the 7. It tells me to be careful. Kind of a shoulder head and a right shoulder too there, right? I personally like trading the 7 over the 1 minute. Doesn't mean I won't take a 1 minute scalp, but I like the, I like the more consistent basis of the 7. The bigger the time frame, the less erratic. So I'm watching this for a flag here. If this flag can fill out in the next half an hour to an hour and we don't just go right back down and they just don't start dumping the price back down, which they've been doing lately, like anytime they've given a little bit, they've gone after, now they just start going after the longs now and liquidating longs to the downside. All right. We have this cool little indicator that I use here every once in a while, and I'll teach you. The Lifer Liquidator. The Liferator, But where is my Lifer Liquidator? AA Lifer Liquidator, all right? And what this is going to do is it's going to show us all the liquidation level, like not all of them, but a good amount of liquidation levels from 25x to 100x on the order book. And it's going to show us how close they are. And we're going to see how many orders we have. Do we have more on one side or more on the other? Depending. Yeah. And maybe it stopped working, right? My indicators, maybe they stopped. Dang. Is today the day that it doesn't work no more? No. That's kind of sad. Liquidation levels V2, are you done? What happened? It's not getting the info anymore, huh? It used to be a great indicator that would show us the liquidation. I'm trying to think if I'm doing something different that I used to do. No. Sad, I've never seen that before. Usually I haven't turned it on in a couple days. So let me see if there's like a new version that I'm missing or something. Liquidation levels by Levitain. Let's see if he has the same type of thing going on. All right, this one's got him. Not as good, but somewhat. All right, this one was way more fine-tuned. Oh yeah, it's got like a thing there. Study error, calculation timeout. Remove the indicator and reapply it to the chart. Okay. Interesting. This does show pretty even, Steven. Liquidation's a little more lower than higher. You know what I mean? If you go by this level here. If you know what I'm doing here, you'll understand. Let's see here. Lapidations. Liquidator V2, liquidation levels. There it is right there. Ultimate edition. Maybe they've just come back with a stronger one. Let's always be positive. That one says latest, right? That looks so thin compared to the latest one. I'll go to mlapplications.com and see what's going on. ML applications, and maybe we can buy this nice one, but it just shows you where the levels could be, you know what I mean, for BTC. And you can combine it with BOOKMAP. So you know, a lot of times I'll see a thicker order book, right? Look at that short squeeze for Bitcoin, though. Nice short squeeze to 29.6, and now we're sitting at that 29.470. Can't seem to hold the level, right? So let's get back into 7. I don't want to confuse you guys, see what's going on. But we're watching. If you're just jumping into the channel, I project patterns before they happen, and then I watch them fill out. And when they fill out the way I wanted them to, I take the trade. I preemptively set up my trades before they happen over and over and over again. And you look at me like, what? Yes. And I can teach you how to do this too, because I can teach you how price action moves. Price action leaves the 21, comes back. Leaves the 21, comes back on either end. And how the moving averages interact with price is a beautiful thing. And if you can start understanding these equations, you can make some money. For instance, I teach all of my students about this trickery doodah. Whenever these moving averages get super tight, you could remove price action, right? The best way to do this is to remove price action. If I can. It's not letting me, yeah, there you go, right? Is that, no, the volume. I have been able to remove price action before. I don't know why it's so difficult right now. What the? But you know, it's funny. I've removed price action and watched, and just, you can look at the moving averages and learn how to trade with just the moving averages alone. It's pretty nuts. It's pretty nuts. You'd be surprised. Anyway. So moving forward, we're going to watch this 7-minute time frame in the flag, and just basically that's what I want to see. I want to see this flag out. I want to see it stay strong. Ooh, look at that indecision doji. Look at that. Wow. Dude, look at that buy pressure right there for Bitcoin on the 15-minute chart. Boom. I mean, that's insane, right? That's turning into a bullish hammer of some type. So we need to flip the 200 SMA today on the 15-minute, even though we're getting overbought. And we need to stay above 29,005. So to me, let's flag out the 7. There's that 1 minute getting busy. What's going on here? So we're going to flag out the 7 and see how it plays out. If you don't understand what I'm doing, just keep coming back to the stream and you'll be like, okay. I use multiple time frames to figure out what's happening. You know, I understand. I basically find macro trends using the daily, 4-hour, even the 3-day, heck, the weekly. And then we zoom in on smaller time frames to find the support or resistance that matter. Then you look at the weekly, and we know that 29,300 and 30,300 are big areas of support or resistance. We get back above those zones, we have a pretty good chance of getting a bigger move to the upside. So boom. Then we can see the small time frame, and like the 15-minute won't be able to get above 29.3, and you'll see, oh, that's that weekly, you know? And so you'll see small time frames battle big resistance and support that you knew about already on the weekly. And this is why you want to see price action on a big level and a small level every single day, all right? Remember, that's our bigger idea there on the 4-hour time frame. Pay attention. Price, trading is much more than just the charts, all right? Trading is just more than just the charts, all right? Good morning, everybody out there. How you all feeling? How is everybody doing out there? May God bless each and every one of you. FKX, write this down. It's been on Token Metrics. It's got a higher low there. It's coming off, I believe, some bullish D here on the 4-hour. Let's take a look. There was a bullish divergence there, a strong one with the liquidation that bounced us out. And so far now, we're holding above this older resistance level, or oldest, support level right there. Bounce, fell back, resistance, fell back, got above, bounce, bounce. And it's in a bit of a flag here on the 4-hour time frame, a falling wedge above the 200 SMA. And like that's a bit of a cup with a handle. So, there's a chance we see fracture start to break out and get a move to the upside here. Bit of an ugly shoulder head and a right shoulder there too. We could see a move further up for FKX. All right. Check out PVSRA with volume candles. Shows you volume spikes in the candles. Thank you. Lost our family dogs yesterday of 12 years, and cancer won the fight. Looking forward to hearing some positivity. God bless John Caravallo, man. We love you, man. And, your dog was a good dog. My dog lasted, 2 of my dogs. I lost 2 dogs. Both of them lasted till 13 years old. So if you get to that, 12, 13, you did great. You had a good time. Dogs are amazing. And it never gets easy if you really, truly love that dog. And I always think back to both my dogs that I had. And they gave us everything they had. It's the thing about a dog, man. A dog will give you everything it has until its last give me, How was Kaz looking? Shout out to the Crypto Maniac for the 1776. God bless you, brother. Sorry for your loss, John. And everybody tell John we love him, man. And hey, John. I remember the day when we had to put my dog down. My dad said I'm going to put the dog down. Like, I couldn't go to work that day, I called out of work. Like, I was just like, I'm not sitting here looking at these people when I'm thinking about my dog. So, and it hurt. And my dad, man, I remember my dad was just like, lost my dog 2 years ago, cried like a baby. Yeah, I think we put my dog down, I'm going to say 2018 now, 5 years ago. I won trading tournament 6 days, champion streak. So lucky to found and learn from you. You're the real master. 19 more days to go. We'll make you proud. Look at this guy. He said that I'm a real master, and he's winning trading tournaments with the things that he learned from me. God bless you, the Gambit SG, man. Thank you for saying that. And that's to me, that's a trophy. Like people saying, hey, I come to your channel and I'm winning a trading competition with what I learned from you. Hey, 19 more days though. It's one step at a time, man. Don't give it up. One step at a time. Stay hard on yourself. Stay disciplined. Get good night's sleep. Keep your mind right. Don't overtrade during the competition. And I'm sure you're going to do great. Just stay focused, baby. Stay focused. Don't miss. Sean, you're the best. Look at my team. Already screenshotted. Has it posted up for me. Sean, I love you. Sean, do you know how much I love you? And Lakochi, both of them hit me up. I love you both. My team is so amazing, man. I feel the love from my team. Like, this is going to sound weird, but I feel like I'm a baby in a manger and my team's holding me. But that's how it should feel. I know it's strange, right? A man talking like he's a baby. But what I'm saying is my team just treats me like gold, man. And I feel it, guys. I feel it. And so I know you have my best interest at heart. I know you see me out here every single day. I know you feel how strong the struggle is. And I love y'all. Shout out to Grace Protocol. You're the best. Shout out to GF Burke, man. And we're bringing GF Burks in on the team, man. He's on the behind the scenes now. Smart dude, always looking out. I love your pictures of you with your kids, man, talking about your sons. I can't wait to come visit you one day and be out in the desert. Love for John. I rescue dogs and give them homes for life. It's our mission to give them a great life while they're with us. God bless you, James Armstrong. Jim Bork, we love you, man. Sean, love you, lifer. I love you, Sean. More than Sean, you have no idea how much I care about my employees. I don't even want to call you employees, but my dream workers, my dream peoples. You know what I mean? All right. Nice, Burke. Welcome. Master Friend in the house. And we got a team now. Master Friend on the team. Sam on the team. My wife on the team. My daughter sometimes does stuff on the team. Now, not really, I can't say right. But, you know, Jamie on the team. Sean on the team. And that's Zeno. You know what I mean? My man right there. Right? Back to work, Sean. See, Jamie's like, get back to work. Get back in your hole, Sean. So Jamie on the team. Lakochi on the team. The editor Jay on the team. I mean, dude, like, we got a serious team, man. I feel like I'm forgetting somebody. You know what I mean? We got a new intern. I mean, 9 deep, dude. 9 deep? Are you kidding me? Did I count that right? 9 people on the back end making this happen now every single day. So hit the likes, guys. Keep joining the community. Let's keep it moving. Sorry for your loss, John. I lost my best bud recently. Also 12. Also cancer. It's tough. Hey, man. See, John, how many people hitting you up, man? You feel the love, John? I feel it. And you know what? When my dad passed and people kept saying good things to me, it did help. It did help. It did help. So each and every one of you is there. Lifer Adam, I love you, brother. So breaking it down. Wow, Bitcoin getting more of a pump here. I like to see it. The 1 minute getting a move. It's kind of got an inverted head and shoulder, right? Something brewing here for Bitcoin. Shorts getting squeezed. Yep, another short squeeze. I tell you what, man, I feel like we're going to get it conveys to me the information and the data and the statistics we're breaking down that we're heading up to 29,900. Shout out to my man, Andrew Simone, for the $50 super chat. Andrew, God bless you and your family. You're a blessing, brother. Bang, bang to the team. Have a nice weekend, man. Thank you so much for always giving, man. I love you, brother. You're the man. God bless you. And if you're in the trading group, you're going to be privy to information that nobody else is privy to. I'm going to be scanning the markets like a fiend. I'm going to sit in front of my computer till my eyes bleed and my hand hurts, making sure that my group stays on top, because I will not be embarrassed out here. So not only am I going to work hard for my own life and my own presence, jump on in and join the trading group. I'm going to make sure that your eyes see the hottest setups every single day. For instance, Alluvium. We were all over it for you, all right? We gave you the setup here on the daily time frame. Let's break it down. Even the 4-hour looked nice. But bang, and it's the same things that I teach you over and over again. Use the same indicators over and over again. And, you know, my target's 13%. This thing hit a gain of 12.26, so it basically, or 14, it's so close to the target. We gave this, all right? We gave this trade. Moving averages were tight on the 1 hour. Look at that. Beautiful 1 hour trade, too. Tight on the, you know, I had an alert here. I moved the alert up. Tight moving averages, okay? Point of control. You get above the point of control, you move to the volume area highs, all right? The stochastics were low for entry. And lack of bearish momentum in the MACD, falling volume and falling price suggests the sellers had ran out of steam, okay? You can even pull Fibonacci's from here to this, and you can see that we wicked to the 786. Now we are riding the golden pocket. It was so perfect. It had fibs for you. It had stochastics for you. I do this over and over and over and over and over again for $3 a day. You're going to get constant setups that look just like this over and over and over and over. The most obsessive man you've ever seen, me. I never take a day off. I don't stop working. Let's go. I want everybody to make it. I want everyone to get rich. Let's go. This is why I work so hard. Let's go. Like, I want you to feel it. I want you to jump out of your seat. I want you to be like, yo, I'm going to be a multi-millionaire. 100 mil, $1 billion. I'm going for the billion, man. We can make $1 billion in this life. There's no reason why we can't go all the way to the height of abundance. God wants us to go all the way to abundance. I love you, God. And I love my life. Shout out to every one of you. Thank you for sharing your most precious asset with me, and that is your time. Let's go. The time is now. The time is now. I'm never going to work for someone for the rest of my life. You know, I love each and every one of you. I will work with my friends and family. I will work with people. Working with someone is different. You know what I mean? Raise your frequency, raise your vibration. Let's get the chat moving. I see the chat moving. I see the heart emojis. I see the, let's get it going. Hit the heart, hit the 100. Let's go, let's go, let's go. I just can't stand the monotony. I can't stand the sitting still. I want to feel the energy. I want my life to be elevated to the highest frequency possible. I want to be excited every day. I want to feel an adventure every day. I want to believe there's opportunity in my life every single day. Banging on them. So I keep working hard. I keep grinding. I put this setup last night. My man after hours was all, look, shoulder, head, right shoulder. He knew it looked nice. You know what I mean? And that's another thing. There's people to guide you in my trading group. What are you waiting for? What are you scared of? That you're going to be out $99 and you're not going to learn? Man, $270 for 3 months. And then my class for $60, $330 for my class, which I teach live, and you hang out with me and I motivate you and I tell you my life story and I teach you how I got into Bitcoin using these charts and finding the lowest levels to get into it. I did it in front of everyone back in the day. I was buying it at 6,000, 3,000. I did it here when I bought it at 15,000, 17,000, 18,000, 19,000. I showed you how to get into CAS early. I showed you how to get into DMT early, right? That thing boomed. I showed you how to get into Injective Protocol at $1.78. It went to $9. I did this all in like January, December. I found AGIX at 4 cents. It went to 66. I found all the high coins before they started breaking out. You join my trading group, you're going to have access to information nobody else is paying attention to. I don't see any other trading group doing what we're doing. I see a few getting close, but not what we are nailing it. Every single day, baby. It doesn't stop. It does not stop. Shout out to Big Tuna Crypto. Happy Friday, my man. Happy Friday, baby. And if you're in a rut, if you're depressed, I'm going to teach you how to work out. I'm going to teach you how to get off the alcohol and the drugs. I'm going to teach you how to drink that water. I'm going to teach you how to find God. I'm going to teach you how to find your strength. You're going to become the most independent, strongest person you've ever met. It's going to be you. You're going to look around and be like, everyone's looking to me now. I'm the one. I'm the strong. I'm the strength. I'm the foundation. My kids look up to me. My wife looks up to me. Or if you're a woman, my husband looks up to me. I've changed the way my family works. I changed the dynamic of where I'm going. No longer will I live a life of low, mediocre behavior. I will forever be great. I will forever push myself to the next level. Right? Banging on them to the upside. I need to quit drinking again. See? If you believe you're the opportunity, you are. But shout out to anyone that got into Illuvium. It was all there for us. The fibs were right. Everything was there for us. And it's gains on gains in my trading group. And I tell people you can join my free server in the link below. And you'll just have access to the gains on gains and the testimonials. But look, we banged on Illuvium. This trade was given on the 10th at 9 a.m. yesterday. Exactly 24 hours later, you're up 12% in one day. This was given yesterday. This banged on him for 18.9% in one day. SKey banged on him and continued to rip, up 27%. And the first initial call for AKT, and it's still up like 90% now at this point. And then my team putting out Revo, they nailed it for 194%. Not only am I putting out charts, but you got the elite lifers putting out charts right now. This guy's putting out Tenet. I'm just saying there's so much information in my trading group. Then I also have teaching classes and stuff in my content directory where you can learn everything. I'm just so motivated to get you guys to the next level, and I know you can do it if you want it. It's all right here for you. It's all right here for you. Sam Price, the man, the legend, the one. God bless you, brother. And it's not even about me. Forget me and accolades. Oh, blah, blah. It's about you. It's about each and every one of you going for what you want to do with your life. I'm just doing what I love to do, and I'm telling everyone, hey, look what I do. I love what I do. Go do something that you love. Don't let your life pass you by. We only have one chance. You know what I mean? We only have one chance. Let's talk about Shiba Inu. It was trending all over the place. It looked pretty nice on the charts. And we knew there was going to be a pretty big breakout. We kept talking about it over and over again, right? And my structure, my system said, hey, a move is coming for SHIB. And I put it out to the trading group. And had you been in my trading group, you'd be privy. I'm not saying it's the hugest gain, but It didn't lose, right? There's our entry right there, up about, in total, 7%. Right now, holding 5% gains, and it's a big coin with $1 billion market cap. That's a breakout. That is a breakout. If you can break above this level here, it's very likely to hit my target at 1187.1. So I like what I'm seeing for SHIB. SHIB did get the move, all right? 4 hour did break out here to the upside. You look at your 22 hours, still has a lot of legs to continue to move. So bigger time frames are looking good to me for SHIB UNU, all right? SHIB getting a little bit of a push up here, and it was trending like you wouldn't believe last night. Almost about 1 million tweets. So there you have it. The XRP trade, let's go, baby. It's taken forever. I've been in this trade forever. I want to play this falling wedge to break to the upside. It kind of broke up, but it got rejected by that 200 SMA. If we can flip the 200 SMA, man, I'd be a happy man. We can break up to the upside. So far, we're having that issue. Can't do it, can't do it. Break on out, baby, please. You did breach this diagonal trend line, all right? Small trade, $50, but if it goes well, it's going to make like $150, all right? So I risked $50 for $180. That's the trade. That's the 3-to-1 risk reward ratio, 3-to-2-2. You know what I mean? Come on, baby. Let's get to 68. I'm waiting patiently. Haven't been stopped out. Haven't hit the target. So, been a boring trade. Let's get back into Bitcoin in a second. But Shiba getting the move to the upside. All right. Bang, bang, bang. So I'm just showing you, had you been in the trading group, we're raining on gains. Gains are pouring on us. And it's pretty awesome. So, and I've been calling for a reversal here for Bitcoin ever since yesterday. Remember when we were getting crazy? I kept saying, I believe we're going to reverse to the upside. So look, we kind of pumped around here, and now we're, I would just flag out the 7 minute. And it's hard to do. You got to stick, and this is why you got to stay consistent. So we flag out the 7. And when the 7 minute fills out, 21 really interacts. When these stochastics reset, boom. And if we stay kind of nice, if we stay inside this flight, now if we dump, then that could happen. It sucks, you know, you're bearish. Then you continue the bear city down. You find a flag here on like the 1 or the 5. But if we stay nicely in here, there's more of a chance we can make another long and we get ourselves a continuation pattern. So I'm waiting for the pattern to give me the probability. It makes perfect sense to me. If patterns create probability, like this double bottom here earlier today broke to the upside, because double bottoms break up 60% of the time. There was a 70% chance, if you round it up, that this was going to do what it did. So then we want to find another structure that gives us a similar mathematical probability. So we're looking for this to do the same thing now. We want to see a falling wedge that gives us a 68% chance of a break to the upside. All right. So, and that's kind of where we stand and where we sit. So there we are. So I'm watching the 7 minute time frame make a bit of a flag so we can continue to the upside. All right. Yeah. Every once in a while, a smaller time frame will continue to pump and it'll get away, but for the most part, 7 minutes pretty reliable for giving you accurate moves. All right. So this guy built liquidity at 29.4. You can see an order came in here, likely trying to grab. It'd be cool if this order disappeared and started piling up a little lower. Still got the 29, but we still got the 29.9, and we're kind of just sitting. We're at 29,480 in between 29,000 and 29,900. We're kind of like at the precipice, right? We're like 480 away from this one. We're about 420 away from that one. We're like right in the center of both of these liquidities. This is more 946, and it's gotten bigger, telling me that this guy really wants the price to come up to him. I'd be careful shorting the market today based on this bar of liquidity up there. If I didn't see that, I'd say shorts may be better, but I would be very careful. I would caution shorting the market. All right. I would watch this flag first. I wouldn't do anything till the flag fills out. But again, I'm not a financial advisor. Nothing I'm saying should be taken as financial advice. Please get yourself a financial advisor and do your own due diligence before getting into any project, coin, or trade. Another thing that I love to discuss is just kind of like the about section of my YouTube channel. Just to say, like, what do I do, you know? Well, welcome. I'm a crypto lifer, self-taught analyst. I talk about crypto daily. I live stream every day of the year. I haven't taken a day off in well over a year, since February of 2021 now. We're about to approach 964 shows, on our way to 1,000 shows. I'll go over Bitcoin dominance, total 2, give a scope of the market. I give group and one-on-one tutoring. What my business does, I educate people on technical analysis and safe practices of crypto. The relationship is strictly student to teacher. What my business does not do. I will never consult you on your portfolio. I'll tell you what to buy or sell. I will never manage your money for you as well for any reason. If anyone contacts you offering these services, they are impersonating me and it's a scam. I'm not a financial or an investment advisor. Thank you for watching. So what my business does, what my business does not do, just making it really, really clear and obvious, all right? Anyway, let's look at the DXY and see what's happening. Not DXY USDT, funny. How come I can't trade the DXY for the DXY? So we want this move to the downside. And even though the 4 hour said it was going to pop up, we wanted the bearish divergence to continue. We saw a bearish divvy here. Look, swing up to swing up. This is bearish divergence right here. Look, swing up on the 4 hour, swinging down here on the RSI. That tells you should get a drop. That should be your high. You should not get above this high. That's a short liquidation there, so I want to see this move to the downside. We built this symmetrical triangle. Let's take a look at it with a little more detail here on the 1 hour time frame and get you where you need to be as fast as humanly possible. Why are we looking at the DXY? It gives us a kind of a figure idea and a probability of, where the whole market's kind of leading. If Bitcoin is going to struggle, if we're going to get an easier breakout, what's happening? I love looking at the DXY. It gives me that much more insight into the rest of the market. So we're still, in my humble opinion, inside a symmetrical triangle. I do see a shoulder ahead and a right shoulder here that could be breaking to the upside. That's, spell a little bit of trouble. But even earlier this week, DXY pumped with Bitcoin. They're mainly, inversely correlated. But every once in a while, they will section each other off and go the opposite way. So you have to remind yourself of that, be privy to that information, and that's important, all right? Everybody, I want to ask a bunch of questions today on the live stream, all right? This is a very important one, all right? How do you feel about the ticker below? Actually, hold on. Let me copy paste that. How do you feel about the ticker below? I love having it there. Please get rid of it. Distracting. And never thought much about it. All right. I love having it there. Please get rid of it. It is distracting. And fine. Please get rid of it. Distracting. See, never thought much about it. Ask the community. How do you feel about the ticker below? And that's the one that is going by, and some news, and you can kind of see what's happening with price action. Tell me about RUNE. RUNE is interesting. RUNE is what? With Thorchain, isn't it? We are X. XS token is the first social impact movement to support Elon's effort. Oh gosh, no. Shout out to Kid Crypto. God bless you. I appreciate it, but that sounds like you're kind of trying to brand the X name and make yourself a meme coin, and then, and then say you're there to help people that have been silenced. I get it. But let me know. Let me know what you guys think about the ticker below. I pay attention to what you have to say more than the ticker. Leave it, keep it. TX Crypto. We'll see what happens. My team wants to know. I want to know. We all kind of want to know. All right. And yesterday you saw me sell all of my Casper. All right. I don't think I did it live, but I did sell it all, and I showed you that my wallet was empty, even though it had Casper in it for weeks on end. So I did sell it. And people are wondering, what's up with Casper? So let's break it down. Let's look at it on Mex Global. Sam, I'm looking at your gorgeous face, not the scrolly thing. Shout out to Mira. God bless you. Are you a woman? Is that a man or a woman? How many beautiful women here come to the stream just to look at my beautiful face? Oh my gosh. So yeah, I just pinned join the trading group and hit MEXC, but we also have a poll here, and we want to see, should we get rid of it? Less people say get rid of it. It's interesting, But please join the trading group today. You would have access to all the updates and all the different setups. And as the market starts to get better, there's more and more setups. You know what I mean? Tell me about RUNE, bro. RUNE's cool, man. But if you ask again, someone's probably going to silence you. Caspa, baby. Caspa. Huge bull flag on SHIB. I like it, man. SHIB's looking good to me. So the DXY, I see this 1 hour time frame beginning to get a little overbought and beginning to come on down. We also have a bearish divergence here on the 1 hour as it's swinging up here on the price action, but swinging down. So we want to see this break to the downside. Let's take a look at our 4 hour time frame. Our 4 hours also getting to the overbought region. And as I said before, the daily wants to come down on you. The daily's been overbought. The only thing I could see is we pump, a shoulder, a head, we make a right shoulder, a big one, and then we break back up. So I want to see us break down. Maybe we pump up to the 200 SMA here, get rejected, and then continue down. But the daily is overbought. MACD's getting extended. We want this move to the downside. We've been tracking it. We've been waiting for it, and we want it. Honestly, look, hidden bearish again. Swinging down on price action, swinging up on the RSI. Just like we had hidden bearish here. Swinging down on price action, swinging up on the RSI. Hidden bearish divergence tells you that the trend will continue to the upside, just like if you had hidden bullish. And this plays out very likely. So it's very likely the dollar takes a dump here with the hidden bearish. You can even see the bearish divergence called out on my divergence indicator because it doesn't call out whether it's hidden or regular. It just calls it out. So it's probably calling out the hidden bearish. So shout out to the chat revenue. You people are unbelievable. Thank you so much for the love. $84 in chat revenue. And we'll talk about the fan funding here in a second. God bless everybody that gave. My man Kid Crypto, God bless you. AESC Ascend, can you look at it today? Shout out to $50. God bless you. Thank you so much, Adrian. We love you, man. Lazaro Alberto, Sam Price, the man, the legend, the one, the light bulb. Thank you, brother. Happy Friday. Big Tuna Crypto said for $10. Man, thank you so much. And Andrew Simone, one of the greatest traders in the trading group. Motivational guy. Happy guy. Always pushing. Always helping. Always DMing me. I love you, Andrew. I'll keep you as a friend for the rest of my life. Thank you for everything, man. And I appreciate you, brother. Talking to him right now through DMs. Andrew, God bless you. And then the Gambit. I won trading tournament 6 days champion streak. So lucky to found you. You're the real master. 19 more days to go. We'll make you proud. Wow. How is Kaz looking from Cryptomaniac? We'll look at that. Can we look at MINA? It is a little talked about gem. I did a whole video on MINA a while back. You could check that video out and it'll break it down for you. And it'll head over to Crypto Lifestyles video. But if I write Crypto Lifer MINA, I believe a video will come up. Or maybe it's on my channel too, actually. No, I did it on my channel. Even better. But I love my man. But yo, check out this video. It's an oldie but goodie. This is how there I am in my Crypto Lifer hoodie. But check out this video. It's 17 minutes long, but it breaks down everything you kind of need to know about MINA. It is old, but it breaks down MINA like that. Those fundamentals have not changed. So, why did it not copy paste? So check out that link right there to MINA. You'll love it. It takes you to another YouTube video. We're promoting more YouTube. So good for YouTube. We love you, YouTube. We love you, YouTube. Just want to say it again. We love you, YouTube. Chainlink looks interesting to me in this cup and handle. Once you break out of a falling wedge and then you make another little flag or a falling wedge and you get oversold, there's a very likelihood that you continue to the upside. We may come lower and hit this 745 level of resistance. And if we lose that, fine, then it goes lower and kind of negates the whole idea. So, but I like what I'm seeing here. And there's a possible big move coming for Chainlink. So watching this closely, Chainlink on the radar. If you like gains, and that's the thing. These are like throwaway napkins. Like we go through setup after setup. We hit our gain, we move on. We hit our gain, we move on. Like every day is the next day. Everybody's waiting for the next gain. Every day I'm meeting another new trader that wants to find another new setup, that wants to look at another idea. So it never ends for me. I'm only as good as my last day. I can hang my hat up on the gain from last night, a couple days ago, and then it's time to make some more. It never stops. And my trading style is that consistent that I continue to find these gains over and over and over again. You could even kind of do Chainlink a little bit like this and say, well, we're entering in, somewhat of that symmetrical. It's getting ready for a pretty big move coming to the upside. The moving averages are getting tight. I've told you about these moving averages. All right. I've told you about these Fibonacci's after we've come down to a golden pocket retracement. You could even say this is really where we left, and we hit the 786, we hit the golden pocket, now we're at the 0.5. I mean, this thing is climbing through the Fibs. It says all the fundamentals that I talk about. So once it breaks this point of control in the 4 hour, it's gone. And it's low stochastic too, it's setting up. You got the moving averages getting super tight and close together. You're above the 200 SMA. Everything that I look for is really here right now. Honestly, it's even a slanted Adam and Eve double bottom. I know I'm going to blow your mind right here, but look, see how it's an Adam and Eve, but it's slanted? It's still an Adam and Eve in my humble opinion. And a lot of times an Adam and Eve makes this little flag on the right before a pump. It's like a cup and handle. So I'd be highly surprised if Chainlink isn't at 850 in about a week, because it's just been getting a buzz. People have been talking about it, and the technicals look absolutely wonderful for Chainlink. So you do whatever makes you happy. I am not a financial advisor, and nothing I say and do should be taken as financial advice, and what do I know? But 13% is nice. For all the people that keep losing, that can't get in, right? Ask yourself, you're making hundreds of trades, you're going all over the place. Why don't you just take a deep breath and make 1 or 2 nice trades a month? How would you feel if you started with $1,000 at the end of the month, you had $1,200? You know what I mean? Everyone wants this huge, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that type of thing. But it's, it's the little wins add up bigger than the guy that goes for the biggest wins, who loses it all, right? So that's how I look at it. Shout out to the 324 people on the live, 508 people. Thank you for jumping on in. Appreciate you for jumping on into the live and being here, all right? So Bitcoin tanks to the downside, all right? Had a little bit of bearish divvy there. Technically, right? The 7-minute gives it up, and the 7-minute was overbought. You see what I'm saying? It was time. So we knew that was the end of the rally. But again, we get rejected by what? 29,500. So annoying. This is annoying. And once you break back inside the pattern, you're back inside a symmetrical triangle again. You act like this never happened. So we just did a fake out breakout, and they tried to get the longs induced. That created a lot of people to open up stop losses and go long here. So I said I wouldn't go long yet. All right, correct? Had I not played the double bottom, I missed it. I'll be honest, I wish I hit it. I should have hit it. It was a very easy trade. That would have been the profit-taking point at this next resistance, right? Now you have to sit and wait. So, nice short to the downside. Let's see if there was a 5-minute bearish div, or kind of a bearish div here. Not perfect. 1 minute had bearish divergence. See, you're swinging up here. You're swinging down here for a scalp. Man, boom, So, bang. Crazy volatility on a Friday afternoon. And there they go and get all the long liquidated, see? Now they liquidate the longs. Now less longs were liquidated than shorts. And now they still got that liquidity at 29, but we're kind of in between again. Honestly, this is chop. And I'll tell you right now, summer chop is the hardest chop to trade. When the market moves better, you'll see me do bigger swing trades on leverage. 1 hour, more 4 hour swing trades, Now I scalp on smaller time frames because you're in and you're out. You can control a 7-minute move and call it a day, right? And this is why I love my strategy. My strategy tells me to wait for the 7-minute stochastics to reset. If they reset and we're in a flag, that would have been a beautiful long, but they didn't. You see what I mean? So, and shout out to my team right here in the trading group. My man hit that short to the downside. Bang, bang, bang. Thoughts on Dusk? I like Dusk. I like Dusk better, but we'll look at Dusk, Now, swing low to swing low. Here's the idea. I mean, you lose it. You're back inside the symmetrical triangle now, in my humble opinion. And now you can continue lower. Now your measured move is 29,200. You see, if you breach this level right here, you're going to go to 29,200. That's it. It's that simple. And how you'll know is you'll make a bear flag on the smaller time frame. So watch the 1 minute now, because we got heavy volatility. So the 1 minute is dumping on you. And say, and you're getting away from the 21-day moving average. You see that? So eventually you're going to have to consolidate. So this is where I start drawing a bear flag, right? And then it has a pretty nasty measured move because that's the length of the pole, and that's just how it is. I'm programmed to do that. I trade like a bot. I don't think. I just do exactly like that's where we're gonna go. Done. And now I watch the 1 hour. I could take away, I guess, a couple of these lines. Let's see what I'm working with here. Yeah, that's been a speculative line that I've been playing. Love to see it hold. Take away the moving averages for a second, and I'll move back to the 1. So when price action moves fast, you need to use small time frames to figure out what's happening. All right, simple as that. Look at that. That's kind of a double top right there. Almost an Adam and Eve double top on the 1 minute. And what I like my strategy is it tells me not to open up a long until the long actually has a high probability of playing out. All right. And I'll just keep readjusting because we don't know when, this pain will end. But this short's continuing now. Eventually, it's going to consolidate. But wow, we're getting a nice liquidation here for the longs. And now we want to go lower and lower. And you want to see if liquidity builds. Sometimes liquidity will build on BOOKMAP, and you'll start getting more orders in. That'll tell you that they're going to feed the beast. And if the feed wants to get fed, then you got to be careful too. Okay. This could just be a quick little low liquidity grab. They want to go higher on the weekend or maybe on, again, the 29,300 level is a key area. I'm telling you, we keep losing it. It really bodes worse for the market. It's a pretty nasty dump when you can't even get a shape on the 30-second chart, right? That's heavy volatility to the downside. What you're looking for is a divergence to stop the pain. Here you're flattening out on the RSI and you got this swing down here, right? So, and then there's a chance that you're making a shoulder, a head, and a right shoulder, and you could break on out of this back, and you might just even come right back inside the pattern. The volatility's been crazy today. You know what I mean? So be careful trading on a low liquidity Friday afternoon. And if you're losing your trades quickly, and you ask yourself, well, what day is it? And you're like, well, it's Friday. So don't give back all your gains from Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday on a Friday, Saturday, because there's lower liquidity. It's just going to be a lot harder for you to make the same gain you made Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. And remind yourself of that, specifically in the summer. These will be compounded in the summer. If you trade with me, you're going to learn how to trade all year round. You're going to learn why it's different trading in July than it is in October. You're going to learn what it's different trading in November than it is in March. And you're going to understand the ebbs and flows of the market. The market has an ebb and flow. See, first you get into the market and all you can see is what you're in, right? The months that you're in. But eventually you put in years in the market and you can see years and years and years in the market. That's the key, all right? That's the key. So then you start seeing patterns in that section, right? So we're back to the poll. Please get rid of it. Distracting, 17%. I hate it. Never thought much about it. So if I change it or I don't, people don't really seem to care. 57% of the people don't really care about it. So if the ticker was gone completely, right? If I just took away the ticker all the way, see what I have, whole screen. What do I have whole screen as? Yeah, the whole screen's right. So if I just went, boom, look, whole screen, and you had no ticker, you wouldn't mind that, right? Less distracting. So would you want this one or do you want this one? You want this one or do you want this one? You let me know. Woo! Time in the market, not timing the market. Amen. Now that it's gone, I kind of like it. Doesn't matter to me. No ticker looks clean, better, and can see the full screen. But we were replacing the ticker with something awesome and professional looking. Whole screen. Just don't put a massive steak logo all over the screen. You got to crank that music every now and then. I know. Whole screen, what a song. All right, so we got a divergence on the 30. We got a pump. But now you got your resistance, see? And it's all about understanding your next new levels. And now you know Bitcoin can't do anything if it can't break back above 29,394. Shout out to everybody here on the live, loving their life, pushing it all the way to the upside. Shout out to Justin Cashmore. Shout out to Vibes Are High. Shout out to Gregory Smallwood in the house. I can't stop the movement. I can't stop the feeling. I can't stop the vibes, baby. I want to push to the ceiling. I can't stop the movement. I can't stop the feeling. I just like these vibes, baby. I'ma push right to the ceiling. Woo! 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 Yeah, yeah, yeah. Woo! 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 Yeah, yeah, yeah. I love music. I just sit here and listen to music all day, baby. I love y'all. I love y'all, baby. No ticker seems cleaner, but again, it's a show of vibes, man. Higher vibes always, baby. Shout out to everybody here on the live. And that's why I only link up with great companies with high vibes. ITrust Capital, man. I'm telling you right now, they got an influx of XRP like you wouldn't believe. Unreal. And ITrust Capital, really, the benefits of it are amazing, right? Tax-free, moving, and no one else has what they have, and no one else has the regulatory framework done the way they have it. You know, they're the best in the US when it comes to it. You won't see anything better. All right. Heavy volatility for Bitcoin. We did just break above the resistance at 29,400, back above. Can we get back to 29,500? Is this just going to be a quick move? We did get a divergence there, and the divergence is playing out. Now you have the divergence here. You got to get back above 29,421. All right. I'm about to delete all my old work or just go to a new chart and clean it back up. See if the DXY got a little bit of a pump on the smaller time frames. Did it have anything to do with it? A little bit of a pump. Nothing crazy, though. You know, still looking in our pocket for the move to the downside that we've been kind of suggesting. And that hidden bearish divergence as well. Pay the man his likes. How to get around MEXC for Canadians. Pretty sure you just have to say no. I don't know, though. You do whatever makes you happy. I don't know. I can't tell. I can't tell you what to do with your MEXC. Shout out to everybody here on the live. Thank you for jumping on in. Appreciate each and every one of you for being here. That song Andrew was asking about, right? Let me see if I can find it here. Oh, I'll go back one. It's called Faux Grunner by Valente. All right. Faux Grunner by Valente. That's the name of this track. Faux Grunner by Valente. All right. F-O-G-R-R-U-N-E-R. Faux Grunner. Faux Grunner. All right. Where does ITrust hold our crypto these days? Coinbase still? They have two different, they kind of spread it out, you know, but they do have custody. My 2 cents on ticker. People who come here complain about a ticker need to get an Oscar on the Grouch spin toy that complains about everything. You're funny. Say it's not available for me in my country. Man, getting it. Yeah, I don't know. And follow me at Twitter at CryptoLifer33. I greatly appreciate it. On our way to 17,000 followers on Twitter. I greatly appreciate it. You people are unbelievable. Thank you for the love. All right. So we've gone over the DXY. Let's take a look at our total market cap for all of cryptocurrency and see what levels are crucial for us not to lose, what number we want to sit at, and where we could be. All right. I like what I'm seeing right off the bat. Right off the bat, I love what I'm seeing. And I'll give you right off the bat, I'll give you two ideas that my brain saw. My brain saw a cup and a handle right off the bat with a breakout. Boom. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. My brain saw a bit of a shoulder, a head, and a right shoulder with a break to the upside. Love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. The more you do this, the more your brain will scan very fast. And it'll take in the information because it already has it all compartmentalized for time to come. Now, I could delete all my old work here. I have it. It's looking great. And you're like, wow, what do you... And we'll go to the weekly. We won't stop drawing random highlighter lines on the screen. Okay, let's move forward. And I'll double-click price action, and I want to look at price action. Tells me a lot. So here's our next big area that we're going to have an issue with is $1.28 trillion. We get back above that, we're going to be pretty golden. All right? We definitely bottomed here because there's a weekly bullish divergence. You never see that on the total market cap. Maybe once or twice back in here. It's so rare. It means that so many people in the world wanted to get down, and this asset class was amazing at that moment in time, and the human desire for it was strong. And divergence means that the desire overwhelmed the push, you know, and that you eventually change course. You had a high here, you had to break that, you did that. You had a low here, you had to make a higher low, you did that. You had a high here of the higher high, you had a higher low. Now, total market cap is different than Bitcoin, as it didn't make a higher high. Isn't that interesting? It made a lower high. Technically in a downtrend, you see that? Shoulder, head, and a shoulder. It's pretty weird. So, no, if you compare it to Bitcoin's chart on the weekly, right? Bitcoin did make the higher high, like high, higher high. Total market cap did not. See how interesting that is? Now, it's not the worst thing in the world, but, you know, technically, that's a lower high. So you would expect a lower low, right? We would have to break this high pretty soon to remain bullish. Not pretty soon, but, you know, in the next month or two. So this is what I'm looking at for the total market cap. I'm drawing this line here, and I'm drawing this top line here. Yes, I do like to use candle bodies, but I'll use wicks on weekly because the weekly is just too big to try to cram it. So bullishness for me here. Moving average is getting tight, right? 50 is about to cross. The 21 crossed already, which is a very bullish sign. 21 about to cross the 80, the 100. They're going to come through. All the moving averages are going to get really tight, right? Well, maybe we come and double bottom one more time at 992, but staying above $1 trillion to me is the key, you know, and it's psychological. But as long as we stay above $1 trillion, this entire market cap, we're going to be in a pretty good place. And then you'd be like, well, where are we going? We're going the length of this here to the upside. And then there's a gap in the VRVP, and that brings us right to that area, which is pretty interesting, right? So right there, look at that. Probably will get dragged into $1.6 trillion. And then look, this is where you have a weekly candle right here coming in and out. So as long as we don't break this trend line and make a lower low, we make a lower low, it's over. Like, then I'm going to be like, we're probably going to come down and test 725. Then we're looking at maybe 17, 16K. And we're getting a pretty big pullback. So shout out to Zero Legion. Shout out to Brett Mohar. Shout out to GF Burke, Crypto Bellico, and all the oldies but goodies. Shout out to Steph Lesage, man. I love you, brother. Smash that like button, guys. God bless you. Thank you, brother. Hope you got in and out of that short nice and sweetly, right? So this is the total market cap for all of cryptocurrency. This is what we see happening, all right? And again, this is also a bit of a falling wedge here. As long as we stay above the 200 SMA, we go below the 200 SMA, that's not a good sign. We look at our 3-day chart, we want to flip above the 200 SMA. We haven't done that yet. Bitcoin already did that. So Bitcoin's like a step ahead in its evolution. That means the altcoins just have to follow through. So we're going to have to get some love in the altcoins really to get this push in the total market cap, because Bitcoin's just taking the show. Otherwise, Bitcoin just steals the show again, all right? So this is what I see happening here. And if we bring it back down, you can say, okay, it's more of a symmetrical triangle. But we got to flip that 200 SMA here on the 3-day chart. All right. And then you look at your daily and you still got momentum to the upside. And you've been doing your thing. It would be beautiful for the total market cap to get back above 1.19. Flip that area and get a move to the upside. So I'm loading into a RUNE long, my man. Hey man, being down lately, just seeing the stream and jumped it, reminds me of the best time in my life when I was on the grind mode, happy and content. Stone One YGM, man, remember when you were in my trading? Remember when you were always with me, man? You were on the show all the time, bro. Stone One YGM, man, I love you, brother. I hope everything's going well, man. I hope you and your dad are having a good time. I hope you have a good relationship with your parents. Everything's going well. God bless you, brother. You're an old school OG lifer, man. Thank you for jumping on into the live. I appreciate seeing you. I never forget a friendly name in the chat, man. So God bless you. I appreciate you for being on it. Don't be down, man. You gotta take control of your life. I remember being down, and now I'll never be down again. Every once in a while, there's a struggle. Every once in a while, I don't know what's happening. I get on my hands and knees, and I thank God for everything in my life. Gratitude hits me. I realize I have nothing to worry about and that I'm on my way to greatness and everything is golden. And if I make a mistake, I make a mistake. You know, I don't say, oh, it's all great every time I make a mistake. I mean, I feel my pain and I learn from my lessons. But don't let yourself get down. Pointless. So total market cap's looking pretty good. If we lose this line, we come down here and we double bottom, possibly. If we ever make a lower low, fine. And if we lose the 200 SMA on the daily, things will begin to change. But so far, I'm seeing this tightness on the moving averages. Tells me a big catalyst is coming to the upside. We have our length of our smaller pole here too that can break us on out. And the total market cap, I could see us sitting somewhere at $1.4 trillion on our way to greatness. Looking pretty nice on the daily time frame. 4 hour also getting ready for a pretty big move. It says this weekend, Sunday night and into Monday. The chart conveys that something, we're going to get a push up. This is the same cup and handle that you see Chainlink in, right? Because Chainlink's a big coin. Like, it has a big market cap. Any coin with a big market cap is going to be mimicking total very, very similar. There's that same thing that Chainlink is in. So we will see. I like the flag. I like the fallen wedge. I see what's going down here. Only time will kind of tell for the total market cap. But so far, so good. And we need to break above. We have a heavy resistance right here, a local one at 1.13 that we got to break back above. All right. Coin BT is causing Thor Swap to accumulate a lot of fees, helping TGG and also in RUNE. It's an interrelated system. I like it. So people are all over RUNE right now. They're like, I'm getting into RUNE heavy. Let's take a look at RUNE here. Thorchain. It's getting a little bit of a pop already pretty fast. Let's take a look at the 1 hour and see what's happening on the 1 hour time frame. 1 hour is starting a bit of a funky flag. It's not amazing. The liquidity isn't too amazing, but it could make a move here. 15 minutes oversold. The flag is weird, right? But there's no divergence or anything. Let me see if it looks better on like the KuCoin chart or something. I just like when the candles have the most liquidity for me personally. We can trade it either way. Yeah, this chart just has a little more love to it, you know? Yeah, 50-minute could be resetting in some type of move. No bearish div, though. 7-minute could bounce. It's looking like you could get a move possibly for RUNE. Loading up on this move here. Good open interest, a lot of pressure. And like my man said, it's part of some ecosystem, could help it pump. 1 hour looks ready to go. 4 hours got some bearish divvy and is telling you to chill out. It's also really far away from the 21-day moving average. So could be a nice short, you know. DXY getting a little bit of a pump right now to the upside, 102.79, right? Look, shoulder, head, right shoulder. That's what's supposed to happen. The inverted head and shoulder is supposed to break out. It is making a bearish div, in my humble opinion. But it will get negated soon if the RSI keeps going up, because then they'll both be up. So I don't get it. Gives you like the best music and then plays games. Anyway, so watch Bitcoin as this dollar is starting to pump. Man, it gets above this resistance, it's going to continue. Man, the measured move for the dollar, it's sad to say, is 103.75. Right? So, and this would bring Chainlink back down to the bottom of this channel. A lot of these setups would dump, so. Market on lunch break. Bro, what about ASTR? Wow, that thing's getting a push too, huh? Interesting. Thank you for putting ASTR. Well, I mean, look, kind of a shoulder, head and shoulder, but I do this stuff. You know, and that was going to break out. Actually says it has more to go. 4 hours just getting a little overbought. Your daily still has legs, though. And look, they pumped to the 200 SMA. So funny. 1 hour starting to flag on out. It could continue. I'd watch this 1 hour time frame. Thank you for giving us this. Last night was a long night for me. I was up late. I did the screen share. I had a pack because I'm leaving today. So I was like, kind of like, I was a little overstressed. Not really. I don't get too stressed out, but my body itself just didn't want. I also drank coffee at 3 o'clock at a diner. I was out. I had a ribeye with some friends, and then my wife had coffee at the table, and I drank it. It kept me up. I can't have coffee after like 1 o'clock, you know? So, super chats, Mina, Caspa, and ASC. Lakochi, I love you, brother. Thank you. Daily cup and handle on Bitcoin. is pretty. It is, though. It is. It is. Now, a little bit of bearish divvy here. This could be high risk, high reward here. The bigger time frames are getting sketched. But it looks like it could get a bit of a pump here. So I'd be looking for a scalp on the 1 hour for ASTR. Possible futures trade if it's open. Yeah, so I'm usually up by 6, 7 in the morning. Today, my kids woke me up like 7:45. I was like, oh man. And they literally woke me up like I was just like, whoa. CoinBT is just DEX tools for now. Okay, thank you. Desire, dedication, discipline, and determination. The next class is the last Saturday of August that I teach, which will be the 26th of August. So my next class will be the 26th of August. If you want to jump on in, please jump on in. $60 if you're in the trading group, $100 if you're not in the trading group. We're doing a deal. Normally it's $99 a month, right? $1,200 a year. But we do a deal that you can pay $1,000 for the year. Every once in a while I do an even better deal, right? Randomly on random days. Today I'm in a good mood, and I want to hook people up. So if you want to join for 6 months to a year, all right, I'll lower it to $950 right now. So if you want to join for the whole year, $950 for the year. And if you do that, we'll give you the class for free. It's a huge savings because you're saving. It will be $1,300 normally. You know what I mean? So great show with Miss Teen Crypto yesterday. God bless you, Crypto Grady, man. One of the nicest people and the most energetic persons in the entire space. Positive. You're on your way, man. You're going to be a multi-billionaire. I feel it. I can't wait to sit with you and have like ribeyes at Dean's Steakhouse in Austin, Texas one day. All right. Have a nice weekend. Hitting the hay. Back to saving lives. Lifer, as always, stay blessed, my friend. God bless you, Andrew. I love you, man. And that's why trading's there. I love that you can trade anytime you want. You know what I mean? Crypto Grady, you're the best. And you know it. I love you, man. Irish, brother. And you don't have to be Irish. I love people all over. But hey, I grew up in Irish Boston, man. My man Crypto Grady holding it down every single time. And you were raised right with the good roots, bro. I know. Remember Live Peer was all over token metrics. Got into a tight channel with tight moving averages. You could pull a fib here and wait for it to come down to the 786 or the 706 area. Now it's flagging. I would start to kind of flag this thing out a little bit and see if it stays in the flag. It's looking pretty bullish. Might even break out of that little flag to the upside. See, I'm already thinking about packing. I got so much to do. Great screen share, by the way. Crypto Bellico, thank you for saying that. I really appreciate the screen share feedback. That means the world to me. Crypto Bear Baker, always, in all ways, my friend. Amen, right? I love you, Andrew. I really do, man. And, you created, someone that helps my channel all the time, like Ochi. Like, he's part of the team now. You had something to do with that. I don't know if he'd be part of the team if you didn't implement, such a blessing for him. So, really appreciate you, brother. And some say, oh, you went out every day, you used positive, and the positivity came back. But it's still what you did. Like, I love when people are good people, man. Good people make the world, make you smile, make you realize you want to wake up every day and meet more people. Because you know what? I'm going to do something new because you never know who you're going to see out there. Love you guys so much. Amazing people here. Shout out to Crypto Grady with the 199. God bless you, brother. Thank you for jumping on in. Appreciate you more than you'd ever know. Preach and preach. We're with you. Shout out to Zhao Magdal, my man. Doge looks bullish to me in the daily cup and handle. But again, all depends on Bitcoin. But Doge does look bullish to me in the daily cup and handle. XRP looking like it's losing the sauce. I may just cut off the trade for now and wait till next week. It is a Friday. We didn't really get our payday the way we wanted, So I'm about to say, what is that green thing? And I'm like, oh, it's the arrow that's like stuck inside when you're zoomed out. Wow, look at that nasty price action. Look at that. I still believe we'll get that reversal, but they're playing games with it. And we were like, oh, just make a flag on the 7 and then take us to the downside. So we can get rid of that flag now, unneeded. But that's what I love. My plan is always being fluid. You always have to move. And look, we just did this weird double bottom here. Higher low off the divergence. But it's what a descending triangle too, though, right? Which is bearish. That's nasty. Some say, well, if it's a double bottom, it'll break out. But I mean, yikes. And again, I would stay in a short until we break back above 29,400, like right here, 420. Unless we can get back above there, there's no reason to get out of a short. I mean, it's likely we're going to continue to the downside here at 29,317. That's a descending triangle on the 1 minute chart. Almost a shoulder ahead and a right shoulder too. So APR there is a massively negative funding rate and looks to be bottomed out. Can you look at the giant falling wedge on Hex? You're on a roll today, sir. Keep up the high energy. Thank you, Rich. God bless you, man. Thank you. Grady has a YouTube channel. If you guys didn't know, check out Grady's YouTube channel. He's awesome. And I'm going to have him on my channel more too and do deep dives. I want to have him on the channel more. He's really smart. Finds some coins. He already found me some coins on the low that most people don't even know about. So pay attention. All right. Okay. All right, so moving forward, let's take a look here. And today we're going to talk about some awesome news too as well. Bitcoin looking about to dump and continuation. That dump looks continuing. I just have to put that out there. So Bitcoin looking like we could be getting a bit of a dump. All right. All right. And I'll be right back with the news, everybody. I'll be right back with the news. Hi, welcome. My name is Samuel James Price, and every single day I go over the news here on YouTube, on my YouTube channel, Crypto Lifer. And it's an awesome show. We give you 3 to 5 minutes of the best news in the game. Coinbase Layer 2 base overtakes optimism in daily active users as Friend.tech hype soars. Base daily activity users hit a record high of 136,000. Activity on base is tied to Friend.tech, a social network rumored to be releasing a token airdrop. About 175 million have been bridged to base since inception. Frenzied activity around Friend.tech, a social network platform built on Coinbase. Layer 2 blockchain base has driven daily activity towards a record high. Wow. Following a modest public release on Wednesday that saw just 10 million in fresh inflows during its first day as a live blockchain. Base has now overtaken rival Layer 2 blockchain Optimism in terms of daily active users. Is it not that far away from Arbitrum's total of 147,000? A total of 175 million in cryptocurrencies have been transferred to Base since its inception, with almost 580,000 transactions recorded on Thursday. Dude. All right, so much of that has been attributed to the Friend.tech, a new social network that allows users to purchase or sell shares tied to the popular Twitter figures. Interesting. Shares attached to Twitter. This is getting crazy. I just found out about this. I never heard about it. That's why I like the news. Friend.tech, what is that? Can't be reached. Address cannot be found, blah, blah, blah. I'll figure it out. I'll do my deep dives, and I'll be all over it. I'll teach you how to get into it. We'll find out how to get in there. We'll find out what's going on. It's going to be amazing. ARK 21 shares Bitcoin ETF application decision pushed by the SEC. The SEC is currently reviewing over a dozen spot Bitcoin and Ether future ETF applications. The U.S. Securities Exchange Commission extended its review of the ARK 21 shares Bitcoin Exchange Traded Fund application as it continued to look at applications from traditional finance heavyweights like BlackRock and Fidelity. What else do you have to do, man? You have the knowledge. Read the piece of paper, give it a week, and give it a stamp. Like, it's just insane. But ARK is still waiting now. We didn't get, the initial decision, and we're waiting. So there you have it. That's just like the news. Everyone is biting at the end of this. They want to know. All right? They're biting. They're like, come on. So Metaverse platform Sandbox transferred out 60 million Sand ahead of Monday's 133 token unlock as the price of Sand slid 4% in August. The Sandbox Genesis smart contract had emitted 60 million Sand tokens prior to the upcoming token unlock for August 14th. Might be a nice little easy short for Sand there. 332 million Sand tokens will be unlocked Monday. 24 hour. I mean, that if those get unlocked, I mean, I believe some people will sell. But I mean, it is the low of the market. Who's going to sell? That looks to dump right now. Nice little short down to the downside. Take you down to 29,313. You might want to enter that short. We already talked about it there. You'd be in the money right now already. Just saying, we're giving you live trades throughout the day while I'm here. Again, one of the only channels giving you absolute live trades with like probability, high likely probability. Hey, Scott with Welcome Games, trying to contact you. Did he send me, you just tell him to send an email to CryptoLifers@gmail. My wife puts it on the docket and I get to it. A lot of people are attempting to contact me, so it takes, and again, it sounds pompous, right? But it's true. And I can't get back to everybody the best, but I do my best. Right? So this is a big deal. So Sandbox might be a nice short. We have a new place to get in on a layer and a friend tech and a whole new way to actually buy shares of Twitter figures. I mean, this is a big deal. That can only get bigger. And then ARK has to, wait on that SEC ETF application. So that is the news, everybody. And I hope you're excited as me for more news coming tomorrow. Shout out to everybody here on the live. I appreciate you all for being here. All right. Let's get back into BTC as I see a descending triangle that breaks to the downside, I say 90% of the time. All right. So more AI jumping ship on AI sniffer. What is AI sniffer? Windows process, more information, AI sniffer. What is AI GUP sniffer? Interesting. Can anyone explain sniffers and what launches briefly whenever I open? Remember the 4th news article. Oh yeah, thank you. Appreciate that. Funny, I didn't see it. Last thing we want to talk about, we went over this too, Jamie, already. You guys can clip it out. I already talked about this 2 days ago, but I'll do it again. I'll talk about it every day. I'm really excited about it. XRP tops Bitcoin and all of the assets at ITrust Capital. It's a big deal. XRP tops Bitcoin at ITrust Capital. I mean, huge. They first created it, and they want people, and they love the XRP community. The second that Judge Torres made that decision, that it was not deemed a security, I mean, people just flooded into ITrust Capital with their XRP. People believe it's going to be part of a bigger system later on. People are willing to hold it long term. They want to throw it in that, and maybe it goes up huge, and they're even to sell it, buy back in, and accumulate more risk-free too, or tax-free, not risk-free, but tax-free. So the impact of XRP by the numbers, I mean, it traditionally dominated the platform, but 30% of the total transaction volume over the past 12 months. See? But after relisting XRP on the 13th of July, it was accounted for approximately 31% of all trading volume, beating out Bitcoin by that 1%. And then Bitcoin fell to 22% at that time, so it was even bigger, really, of an edge. And it's quite impressive to see XRP volume at 41% higher than Bitcoin for a sustained period. It's a big deal, and this empowers the XRP community. So XRP and ITrust Capital, man, really, really big deal. That is a marriage and a match made in heaven. And you can see that immediately that ability to get into a Roth IRA and move funds and to get XRP in that Roth IRA. People wanted it so bad. Second, and that's why you can see how the SEC is not helping the average investor, because this is an American company. So those are American investors, and they rush back into ITrust Capital. So XRP is more popular than you realize, and people want to get in. ITrust Capital creates that opportunity. You don't really get it anywhere else. And that's why I love partnering with them. And that's why this article is huge. And it just also shows you a lot about the back end of what's happening with XRP. So I have to rearrange my fee first, bro. How do you guys get your name in green? I can't figure it out. You have to become a member. Membership, Crypto Grady. Membership. Yeah, become a member, man. Throw down the $3.99, $4.99, man. Don't be a Scrooge. I'm just don't be a Scrooge, Grady, man. Come on, man. Spread the love, bro. Halberg, but how? I don't know how, because I've never done it. I think I did it, or yeah, I don't think I've ever done it, because I don't watch a lot of YouTube. I'm on YouTube every day staring at the screen, so I can't. And when I look at YouTube, I'm looking for coins and ideas, and I watch YouTubers at like 5x speeds to get the most information as soon as possible. On desktop, not sure on the phone, right? Now it's making more of a falling wedge than a descending triangle. Falling wedges can break back to the upside. Now you need a bit of a divergence, and you're getting it. See how this is an overall uptrend now, and that's an overall downtrend? That could be our liquidation for the day right there. Let's take a look at BOOKMAP. We should get the most liquidations now. Crypto Plumber gifted 5 lifer memberships. Grady, grab one quick. Grady, grab one. Grady, you're going to miss out. Grady, you missed out. Grady, no! Grady, you missed it! You missed it, Grady. You had a chance right there. You missed it. 5 people grabbed it before you, man. Crypto Plumber was trying to hook you up. He gifted it. Click the present and allow. Bam. Thanks again, Crypto Plumber, man. Crypto Plumber, God bless you, brother, for always giving to the channel. You did it yesterday, too, man. God bless you. You didn't have to do that. So nice of you. $97 in chat revenue. You people are unbelievable. 7 new members banging in. All right. And Bitcoin getting that divergence, 30, less liquidations, but a lower price action. That's what we want to see. 46,000 to the 32,400. That tells us that it's likely going to be our bottom for the day. We're likely going to get a reversal back to the upside now. All right. There's a strong divergence here too. All right. Who wants to see me long? I don't like long on Fridays, but it does tell me that we should get a reversal back to the upside now tonight. All right. There's a divergence there, and that's a falling wedge. It did have descending triangle vibes, though, and it did break down, too. It's like, which one is it, Sammy? Well, that stochastic wants to continue to push down. So let's stick with the original idea here and see what goes on. What's a lack of momentum on the just lack of momentum on the bullish side. You are getting a divergence here, though. Liquidations. Do you ever thought you'd be sitting with a guy in a 3-piece suit staring at bubbles, colorful bubbles and lines? Like, did you ever think in your life, like, this would be your life? Well, it is now. Oh my gosh. Wow, more memberships being gifted. Zero Allegiance gifted a membership. I gotta see Crypto Grady turn green, man. Ketchup grabbed him. Grady, man, did you get it? Grady, where are you, man? Rockton Road, man, I love that name. Shout out to Rockton Road in the house. Shout out to Anas Rajput. Shout out to Manas Truha. Shout out to Jedi M. Shout out to Zayn and Diaz. Shout out to John Connor. Got that wick. Let's turn around. Come on. I mean, that is now getting to be a falling wedge. Look how tight it is. It's a fallen wedge that wants to break to the upside. 68% is the time. I'm gonna grow a sack. So I shouldn't say that. I'm gonna grow one. Right. It's Friday, but that's a reversal right there. That's a reversal. Let's see if we can get a retracement here on the 5. I want it to be a 786, but I can't find like a nice entry for a swing. Dang. Smaller time frames also suggest a move back up. There's a divergence there, a really sharp one now, because that's uptrend while that whole thing is downtrend. You know what I mean? That's somewhat bullish to me. Bitcoin perpetuals. Do I open up a perpetual here on MEXC? MEXC, the best place to trade over here. All right? Don't play yourself and play somewhere else where you have to pay a bunch of fees. You can't handle the fees. You want the truth? You can't handle the truth. Pretty bear flag, in my humble opinion. Like, it wants to just continue to dump. But you do got a divergence. You could add an RSI here. I talk slow. I'm talking slow. I'm like, it must be 11:50, and I look like my energy is like, you can only go bah, 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 for 2 hours straight, and then eventually you're gonna start to come down. You know what I mean? The people give you the adrenaline. Like, the show gives you the adrenaline. Showing up, you dress up, the whole thing. That's why I like to, it gets ready, baby. It's like, I'm ready. Crypto Grady is green, man. He did it. You're the man, dude. You're the man, dude. I love you, brother. I'm tweeting that. You're the best, bro. I love you, man. There's good people out here, everyone. There's good people out here. If I just type Grady in, we got to find you. Look at it. He's all dapper in his picture, too. This guy's top notch right here. This guy is top notch, man. Straight up. He's a lifer, bro. Put him in the team. He's a lifer. Put them with the team over here. So look, now we have a resistance. So now, look, you're going to need a shoulder, a head, and a right shoulder to get out of this mess. That's what you're going to need. Gonna have to get that breakout. Falling wedges break out 68% of the time, so there's a higher chance we get a breakout than a breakdown, right? So I'll make a mini long. I'm not going to go hard. All right, I'm not going hard. And we want to just see if we get the reversal. It's not even that, like, this is really a trade that I normally don't take. But it's a nice divergence, though. So my target would be somewhere at the 29,436. And my, if we drop, I mean, we're kind of there. It's like stop loss at 309. I mean, so I'll lose $7 or I'll gain $20. Or I'll lose 15 or I'll gain 40. Right? And then you just keep upping the, I'll lose 76 or I'll gain 200. I'll lose 51 or I'll gain 137. I like that. I like that. Right? Oop, something changed. 90 or I lose 98. No, I don't want that. Oh, the price action. Ah, I'm missing the move now. Damn it, see? I would have been in the money had I pulled the trigger at 337. Ah, man, I can't stand how fast this stuff moves. 441. I gotta get my tool up. I didn't have this up in time. So it's 324. 75 or 99. That's whack. But that says 3-1. Hold on. That doesn't make sense. I'm doing something wrong. 29,324. 29,440. Says it's the 3-to-1 risk reward ratio. Oh, not if I go up here. Yeah, there you go. It changed everything. So you'd have to be at 354. See, I'm doing the math. Everything has to be done right. So then 27 to gain $100. I like it. Right? That's a beautiful trade. Risk $31 to get $90. All right. I did something stupid, right? No, I got in. So let's see. Let's see here. Let's get crazy. And I don't like trading on a Friday normally, but that was a beautiful divergence. Should be our bottom for the afternoon. I wanted to get in here. I waited too long. Took me too much time. Took me 2 minutes. You know what I mean? Anyway, I'm in the money now. Look, I made $12. That's the fastest $12 you'll ever make in your life. $13. Let's go. You know, fastest $13 I ever made, baby. No, literally, that's like $10 in a minute. I close that trade and call it a day. You know, and I like using this. You just raise the stop loss up the second you start making gains, and then call it a day. If this makes $20-$30, I'll be blessed. You know, it should break out. Based on my analysis of years. Who knows though? You never know. Anything is possible. So, dude, a quick $14 though. Come on now. Off $700. That's pretty sweet. I'm good at making 3%. I almost nailed 3% over and over again. You know what I mean? I love y'all, man. I love y'all. Let's take a look. We gotta finish the super chats and I'm out of here. Don't. I haven't forgot. I got y'all. Oh, someone had me right there, actually. I get carried away sometimes. I love the stream. I got that energy. You guys got to bring me back down. Calm down, Liver. Calm down, Liver. All right, so we got MINA, we got CASPA, we got ASC. We can get there. And we lost all our gains immediately. You saw that, right? That's how fast it can happen. And it's Friday. That trade is likely to lose. It's okay. I know that. Someone asked about this yesterday, didn't they? Ascend. Is this on... I don't know if this is what you're talking about on Bybit here. I'll look at CoinMarketCap. Ascend, ASC. Oh yeah, it's only on Uniswap right now. Remember we looked at this yesterday and I wasn't a fan, and it had like no. Someone trying. You guys just trying to push your garbage on here. You know what I mean? Got to put your balls on the table sometimes. I know, right? That's what it is, bro. Win or lose, bro. And look at my balls, though. Look at my balls right now. Bang. I got big ones right now. That's how you make the fastest $24 of your life. Look, I made 3%. I told you I'm really good at 3%. I nail 3% a day. Like every day, 3%, 3%. Dude, $25 off of $700 is an amazing feat. In under like 5 minutes, most people would never be able to do that. Like that's an accomplishment right there, right? And I know what divergence is, and I pulled the trigger, man. You know what I mean? I caught that move to the upside. Dude, look at this. I was about to leave the stream. My man throws $100 super chat. Thanks for grinding every single day for us. It feels good to know that you're always here. And celebrate the first super chat from this kid, Ross, or this man. We don't. Ross, man, I love you. But I call people kids even when you're 60 years old, man. Everyone's got that energy with me. Guess if you have to put your balls on the table, you have to put your boobs on the table as well. I love you, Grace. I don't mean to be rude. I don't want to say anything to offend anybody, but hey, she said it. She said it, man. She said it. Hey, life is for life, Grace. We all have to put it down. You know what I mean? Whatever we got to throw down. You know what I mean? But bang, I mean, and I just showed you how to play a reversal trade for a quick 3% gains. All right. And what we could do is you could raise that stop loss to break even to solidify that we can't lose any money. We could even take profits out the trade right now. Sometimes I even just look, I bring the stop loss a little further up. Just now we shaved even more risk out the trade, right? We can lose less money now. Right. I think it will show you, but that really should be the reversal. This trade may actually play out pretty nicely. We may be able to make a few $100 off this trade. All right. Love that you beat me, brother. Ross killing it. Check back on SHIB, man. Ross, you're the man, dude. God bless you, brother. Dude, $200 in chat revenue today. You people are amazing. Why did this emoji look like Luka Doncic? You're funny, man. You guys are funny. ASTR dumping, bro. Thanks, man. Makes sense. It was pretty hot, right? Let's look at it. Really? It's dumping? I don't know. I just see it in a flag that I was watching. That's a dump to you on the 7 minute? Like, that's a dump? You call that a dump? I don't know. Yo, you call that a dump, bro? You call that a dump? Like, yo, come on, man. Oh, man. Yo, Anas Raji, you call that a dump, my man. Look, he's like, wait, I got to take a picture of this together. I got to be like, yo, they call that a dump these days. The kids these days call that a dump. These young whippersnappers. I don't have that knowledge, man. I love you, brother. I'm just making I shouldn't be joking around. I don't want to hurt your feelings. I love you. You're just making me laugh. I appreciate it. Watch the market. I mean, Bitcoin's struggling, so you got to watch the market, you know? Look, we made 20, now we made 4 beautiful %. That's how you do it. That's how you do it. That took a lot of guts, I'll be honest. But I didn't use my emotions. I just traded the way I was supposed to trade. You know what I mean? I just did what the charts were telling me to do. And then I'll post a chart too, just so people can maybe learn a little something off the divergence. That divergence was supposed to bounce. It did. And we caught it at the right time. I was late too. We should be up like 7%. I was late on the trade. And you might as well throw a MEXC link in there. Hey, man. Marketing. And all right, everyone. Thank you for being here. May God bless each and every one of you. We'll take a look at MINA and CASPA and the super chats here. And we'll be out for the day. Let's take a look at CASPA. Now, I'm looking at CASPA on the 3-day chart. All right. And honestly, it is bouncing back pretty nicely so far. What if it consolidates? You never know. But it's far away from the 21. And I see it eventually coming back to this, to the medium line, right? And then if we pull a fib, even if it pumps up even higher, eventually I feel like it's going to have to come back. You know? The only thing I'll get is if it goes to 9, then it'll have to retrace back to where I bought it at. You know what I mean? So I just have to take a deep breath and play the long game. So I'm looking for this to retrace. You know, maybe even possibly further down to the 618 and touch that 21-day moving average. The daily looks like you could get a bounce here, I'll be honest. You know, might be a nice little scalp trade here to the upside. You are on that 21, but you're getting really far away. These are getting pulled apart pretty much. And you have a bearish divergence on the daily. Sorry, I don't know what happened there. You have a bearish divergence on the daily. You have a swing down on the RSI, but you got swinging up on price action. I don't know, I'm pressing the R or something. So, like, that tells me to be careful, and the 21 and the 200 are getting very stretched apart. So it tells me to be wary, and that there's likely more downside coming. Maybe shoulder head, we make this right shoulder, and then we get a really big downside, right? So I'm leaving it alone for now. The 1 hour also says that it's about to come down on the stochastics. And look, the 333. Isn't that crazy? 333. Wherever I go, it's the 777s and the 333s, baby. So yeah, I'm watching this just consolidation. You know, we had the shoulder, the head, the shoulder. That was your neckline here. You broke it. You broke to the downside, and this could continue. So right now you're bearishly retesting. Look, previous resistance becomes previous support becomes resistance. Your SR flipping that area to the downside. All right. So I'm waiting for this to retrace. All right. Further down, and I'm waiting on the 3-day chart, just like I did on the last time we were up high. And I could have been vexed to want to get in, and many times I felt like I had to get back in, but I did not. All right. So last coin, MINA. Thank you, Lakochi Coker, who never gives up on me. No matter till the end of the stream, he's always like, nah, Sam has to get it. Because you're like me, Lakochi. You want us to always hit every mark. No one can say anything about the life or channel, right, man? I love you, bro. I see you, Lakochi. I see you, man. Grinding every day with the lifers, bro. Having a sense of purpose, having a sense of dedication. Waking up, right? Feeling good, wearing a collared shirt. I always see you dressed nice too at the meetings. God bless you, Lakochi. I love you, man. Everything looking good to me. MINA's okay. It got above the 200 SMA on the 4 hour. It's a great sign. And you kind of like, are you going to make some type of ascending triangle? I'd watch for this to consolidate and possibly get another move up. Got a golden cross possibly coming, and MINA could get back up to 50 cents. It's got a little bit of a buzz going for it. It's got a low, a high, a higher low. Can it put in a higher high? Break through this level here at about 52 cents. But I do see this type of consolidation forming for MINA. Not my trade. I think there's something better out there, but looks interesting. Everybody, thank you so much for being here. Please comment, like, and subscribe. Hit the bell for notifications. You can find out when I post my next video. Up 3.9% now, $24 on the trade. And we could take that trade and call it a day. We will see. And I can move my stop loss up even a little more here, as if we get another big breakout, I'll be at break even. And I'm traveling today. Worst day on a Friday to travel and open up a trade. My wife's staring at me. It's one of those times. You want to come and give me a hug, though? To bless this channel for the day? And bless our day as we travel?
It's going to be a hug. It might be like one of these because you're not off yet.
Oh, wow. This is just a mannequin. Nobody loves me.
Nobody loves you.
Nobody loves me. Look, we're up $32, babe. I pulled the trigger on a ballsy divergence. But I pulled the trigger on a ballsy divergence in the 1 minute.
Sam, something else is going to be.
Babe, I pulled the trigger on a ballsy divergence. You should love me for this. Babe, you should love me for this. You should love me for this, baby. Yo, I love you all. I hope you had a wonderful day. God bless each and every one of you for being here. And stay blessed. I'll catch you on the next live stream. Stay focused. And I'll see you tomorrow.